9 o'clock update. That's what this is going to be. We're going to keep this short. The storm is centered just west of Chambersburg at this point in time. The storm strength, as you can tell here, has diminished significantly with sustained winds around 25 to 30 miles per hour and wind gusts that are really not too much higher, I'm told. We did receive snow, and as you can see, we're not quite sure the path of the storm, and it has affected it. Yesterday we were talking it was going to be all down in West Virginia. We got some 6 to 9 inches in the Laurel Highlands, 3 inches in the Somerset area. When it comes to the electricity, 1.3 million people or customers are without power, most in the southeast, but that's now starting to track west. Those companies that were hit hard were PECO and Met-Ed. We have reports of 2 deaths. Both involve falling trees, one in Susquehanna County and one in Berks County. At this point, a little bit over 600 people are located in 48 different shelters across the Commonwealth, with that number expected to fluctuate throughout the day as people come and go. 38 counties are now under emergency declarations. 43 counties have emergency operations centers up and running. The nuclear power plants on the East Coast are under enhanced oversight by the Nuclear Regulatory Commission. All hospitals are operational in Pennsylvania. In our response, we'll be speaking with the President later this morning, and I will be reaching out to Governors Christie and Cuomo as to any resources they may need that we may be able to break free at this point in time. FEMA remains on level 1 status and continues to coordinate communications and response activities with municipalities and the counties. Utility crews from out of state, mostly from the Midwest, Indiana, Illinois, Chicago area, are deployed to help our crews restore services across Pennsylvania. And I would remind the people to be patient. With the winds dying down, they're going to get out, but if there's trees blocking the roads, it's going to take a while. And with 1.3 million customers out of service, you can imagine that this is going to take some time. When individuals, if they have not called in that they do not have service, please have them call their electric company now, but only once. You screw the whole system up if you do it more than once. It doesn't get you there any faster. The National Guard, the Department of Military and Veterans Affairs, now has helicopters and Humvees and engineers available to respond as needed. Right now we are using Fort Indiantown Gap, serving as an area for the Region 3, FEMA Region 3, and they are staging 250 FEMA personnel there at the moment. They are supplementing 1,700 National Guard troops that we have deployed across the Commonwealth. From the Department of Agriculture, we have 4 warehouses of food available for any mass feedings that may need to be done. The Department of Community and Natural Resources has mobilized 160 workers to respond to this storm. They also have pumps available for pumping out basements. The Department of Transportation has reduced the speed, and the speed and vehicle reductions were lifted this morning. Aside from Interstate 90 and Interstate 79 in the northwest, where they still are in place. 4 DRPA bridges reopened to passenger vehicles this morning. Truck and motorcycle restrictions were lifted soon after 8 a.m. SEPTA, Amtrak are still closed. Be aware that there are numerous bridges, approximately 433, that are out at the moment, and roads are closed throughout the Commonwealth. If you want, as I said yesterday, information on local roads, stay tuned to your local news. But motorists can check road conditions by calling 911 or visiting, 511. Please correct that for me, please. Don't let that go out. 511 or visiting www.511pa.com. I'm still urging people to be careful and to stay off the roads if possible. You can stay updated by going to the website, www.pa.gov. With that, I failed to introduce, but I think you all know him by now, Lieutenant Governor Jim Cawley, Director of FEMA Glenn Cannon, and the Chairman of the PUC, Rob Paulson. Questions?